And now we're back.
Really? Well, it's a huge comment coming from you. This is that, huh? Yuri stares at me blankly and looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just mean, Yuri traits off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the first words of the poem as if breaking down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And I've been through that myself. I kind of wanted to pick up on them. I think the most normal thing I recognize in them is that they try to make their styles very deliberate.
That makes no sense.
Don't care right now. You need to get a girlfriend. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic
Excuse me, what did you say?
You need to get the girlfriend.
You need to get the girlfriend.
Yeah.
In a virtual world that doesn't exist.
Yes. In
My
other words,
life is a disappointment.
welcome to my... I realized that many years ago. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and their form fit the two together. The end result is that both the styles and the expressiveness are weakened. Gosh, I don't care this. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changed. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Of course, not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking to people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Not sure if Yuri's apologizes herself to me or to Natsuki. You mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily,
Wait, what is the poem that I wrote? Because the words that we picked were complete gibberish.
Yes, Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which in itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Okay. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber globe. Bathing, it must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm, breathing air out of the present by living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Hey, it's better than mine, girl.
It was cursive.
Yeah, it's better than mine. What? Mine's cursive, but not on purpose. I wasn't thinking at all. It took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't really read scripts very often. Did you actually think that your handwriting is pretty? Eh? That's relief. Also, I'm dying. Also, I like the poem.
That's really...
Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, I'm killing myself. Since it's my first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. I better smack me.
No.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Motes. Gosh, thanks for naming it. I think of moths now. I must totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poems often express their own thoughts and experience in their work. Yeah, I know, our teachers just cram that down our throats. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture, sadly. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Totally a horror game, by the way, John. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past.
Logan, it's been an hour, and it's not...
Totally a horror game. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. Why are you getting on the floor?
Because it's more comfortable on the floor.
You don't want to be on the floor? Okay, actually, you might
I have a backrest.
Yeah.
Or not.
I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
Disappeared. Stop.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm taking your time away from your best girl.
Stupid. Stupid footrest. Okay.
It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. That's all that matters. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Motes. Haha. Me too. That name ruins us so much. Who am I to next? We have Sayori, your childhood friend, Natsuki the tsundere, and Monica the class president.
Yeah, I've got an idea.
We don't need a roll. We don't even have three-sided dice, dude.
Need a three-sided dice to make a three-way choice.
There's only really one option, but I guess he needs to.
Finally, a usage of my dice that I know how.
You can roll a six-sided dice and have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Use other dice. Okay. Let's see, Logan.
Just roll a six-sider.
Six-sider.
And have 1 and 2 be the top, 3 and 4 be the middle, and 5 and 6 be the bottom.
Okay.
You just roll a die, that's it. I don't know why you're sitting there. 6. Okay, we're going to Monica next. Hi, Motes.
Okay, you can just stop saying the name.
No, I have to say it.
Just say hi.
No, I have to say the name.
Why do you have to say the name, Logan?
So I can get some humor from this.
Oh my god.
Click.
Okay, you see that, right? My mouse is like...
Yeah, okay, click.
My mouse is not supposed to do that. My mouse started doing that, then I wouldn't be able to play Arma now, would I?
Click.
Fine.
That's push, but having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. I'm good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things you can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Mad Libs.
Okay. Alright, keep that in mind.
Oh. I was like... I always read that, but I don't read the character's name. I was like,
She heard you. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. And I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled. Anyway, what, to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Aha. Don't worry, Motes. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. Should name it something else, man.
Yes, everyone is embarrassed.
Could name it Tracker or something, but nope, we gotta name it Motes.
Logan, you were the one person without shame this entire time.
Okay, dude. I'm like the one.
the characters are embarrassed, I'm embarrassed, and you just sit here with a grin.
Okay, John. I can watch Beyond Stupid stuff and then
Okay.
just do it. Okay, I can watch an ecchi and I'll watch it for the actual story, not the plot. I finally gotta make that joke. I've been sit on that one for so long.
It's because we don't talk about anime.
I know.
It's cool.
I've been waiting to say that for so long. Okay. But that's sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Motes. I was gonna
I really like your applesauce.
ooh in my head while reading it. I was going ooh in my... It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep.
Yes, it's totally deep. It's totally metaphorical, and I just totally didn't put a word bank in front of me and select words.
I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low.
Yep.
That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing
No, I didn't. I totally did not know that.
Writing's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness.
Okay, so that's why if you said graveyard, death, or stuff like
death.
that. I did say death.
Yeah, you didn't say graveyard.
But graveyard is very similar to death, is it not?
Yes, but we didn't choose that, though.
It's Can you say that a graveyard is metaphorical, Logan?
Yeah.
Use a graveyard in a metaphor.
Your feelings after this game is going to be like in a graveyard.
Excuse me, what?
Your feelings after this game is going to be in a graveyard.
That doesn't work.
It
But I'll
does.
take it.
Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it.
I like that too.
It's very challenging to write like that effectively.
Thank you for taking meaning out of my complete gibberish.
That's what poetry is.
I know.
Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel.
You know, I'm glad that that book that had 10 pages is now gone. 20?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it did have 20.
Possibly more, but yeah.
It's gone.
What?
It's gone. The book I was writing is
Oh,
gone.
that. Okay, I thought you meant this. I thought you meant the thing up here.
No.
Okay. Or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances.
It's okay.
Okay, continue.
I had to rewrite the lore anyways.
It can take years of practice, which I assume Yuri has at this point.
All of that is gone.
She's giving you tips, okay, to help you get the girl. Never really asked, though. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near at her level yet. Don't worry so much
You
about
started the literature club, and you know nothing about literature.
that. That was Moats speaking.
Oh.
You're
I
on
have a bad...
Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things.
You know, it could be better if they changed the...
That's the
I didn't press
best-
anything.
You hit a key.
I did.
That's the best way to the kind of style that suits you.
Okay, so I was thinking, like, they could change the color of the text box based on the character.
Yeah.
Like, more like based on the color of their eyes.
Or hair.
No.
Okay. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you're having to worry about impressing them or anything. Boy, the wall. Anyway, to read my poem now?
Your fake laugh now haunts me.
I'm sorry, I'm not a voice actor, okay?
No.
It's very hard for me to actually burst.
Like that whole thing reminded me of the countless books that I have written and that are now gone due to hard drive failures. And then now, that laugh.
I'm sorry, I can't fake emotion, okay? If you ever hear me bursting out laughing, that means something's definitely I find humorous. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty common now for someone who claims to not be very good.
That's me and Soph. I will
Like,
slaughter
I snicker
you
a
all.
lot. I snicker.
I will slaughter you all. I just see a catapult roll up onto my border. I surrender.
It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
You will all burn in hell.
I see. I will be after this game.
Actually, if you want to, we could play Civ. Actually.
Now we're stuck doing this.
What did I do?
You went to her poem. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. It was too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It was just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretched forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. Scroll down. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, and he on the other side was. I realized now I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in.
She's inside of a building, and he's outside of a building.
I just love on how you just like the finger twirling while the music was going, so it worked well. This my voice, not voice.
That's how I do thought processes.
Okay, I mean I do this, so there's my hands around. You click outside. So what do you think? I'm sorry. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you'd call it.
I wrote a freeform poem.
Yeah, we were
Currently in my wallet.
Oh.
No, I wrote my own.
Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Hey, that's me as well. It's okay.
I'm thinking about burning that poem.
Okay.
All my
this kind of
literature
style
will die.
has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been put an emphasis on timing between words and lines. I hate that. I hate when performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Would you say that I said out loud is powerful, John?
Yes. When I got mad at you guys and I said some curse words, I felt powerful.
I meant
And then I recoiled to a fence and started crying.
Wait, what? What's the
That was middle school, Logan.
What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influenced my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming out strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point.
Yep, I know that.
You try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress.
Yep.
Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is this.
Do I? Do I need to continue, Logan?
Yes.
Or is that referring to this? Fine.
If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. And inside that ink, they'll become an ink demon. And then that starts a whole new horror game.
Alright. I have noticed something.
Okay.
There was one... If I pull it up... Fuck! Okay.
It goes back so far, dude. What'd you notice?
Okay, so very briefly... when we were talking to Yuri... Very briefly, there was one text box where it was her thought.
Kind of, yeah.
What do you mean, kind of?
She mumbled it, but yeah.
Oh.
She said, oh, did I say that out loud? Oh, no, you mean the thing where this is in
No.
parentheses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably should have read that. But we didn't.
She was like, I don't want to be embarrassed, or he's going to be embarrassed, or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what she said in that.
I don't remember what it said.
That's basically, I just gave you the gist of what she said in that. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. We got Natsuki and Sayori.
The four-sided die.
Okay, even or odd.
Even top, odd bottom.
Okay. Okay. So Sindera gets to go last. Fun. You.
No, I know what I said.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Evens on top, odds on
Sorry,
bottom.
in my head, I do it the opposite direction. That's the opposite way. That's why I was confused. Modes, you're not going to take this club seriously and go home. What? Harsh. Wait, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We'll all start somewhere, right? I'm so proud of the first poem you ever wrote, and I'd like you to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Respectable.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff.
It doesn't have to be.
And our school does.
Although,
Take that from me, okay?
it was very minimalist. I'm slowly digging a hole in my boot.
So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of a poem for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to write, but it hits you hard. like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. And the nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight into the wordplay. Like I said, put a rhyme at the end, but then make it fall flat on purpose. Because if you did in our school, no, that's not allowed. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
Oh my god, I have something I need to show you.
This is really the best time.
Yes. No, it's not. Why is my mouse being glitchy, Logan?
Because the game.
Explain.
The game is probably doing
The
this
game
not.
is making my mouse glitchy.
By the way it's running, probably. Not on purpose.
Or it could be my computer overheating.
Okay.
That could be another thing.
It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
Alright. It helps to bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did?
I guess. Oh, sorry.
Okay, we may need to watch the food at some point, but I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I started humor with that last comment.
You haven't opened it yet.
We're not to the parts where I need to start doing it yet.
You keep moving it around in your hand.
Yeah, I want to eat it, but I can't do that yet. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if
Just eat the damn fruit snacks.
It's Natsuki is feeling proud that I wouldn't take that away from her. Don't you dare roll
Should it be
frickin'
a-
dice for this, okay? There's one frickin' option.
Or roll the 20-sided die. I see. I have to go with none.
He's not like you try to look friend, man.
Isn't that how real friends work?
Love you too, man.
I'm sorry, I don't quite understand the concept of true friends.
Yeah, okay.
My true friend is forcing me to play this.
It's a dating sim. Okay, it's gonna help us in life.
No!
This is a good poem, Motes.
No, it's not.
Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. Not that good. Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. That's why it's impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. I mentioned the fact that I'm standing in front of you in this club room. This is your character, not her.
Sure about that?
I don't know, I don't
Then
care.
why is it in parentheses, Logan?
Okay, it doesn't freaking matter.
It does matter.
Okay,
It has some sort of significance, otherwise it wouldn't be in parentheses.
this is an anime dating sim game, okay? Not everything's
That's what
important.
you keep saying.
No,
That
I
is
keep
what
saying
you
it's a
keep
horror
saying.
I can't say it's a horror game. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Motes. Deep down, not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people can do.
I think the only thing psychologically
Is that
horrific about this
Is this
is that you anticipate the horror,
continue?
but nothing happens.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motives here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much it means to her and all. Yeah. And make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Oh, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay. Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that.
Death, murder, murder, murder.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for me, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad, I want breakfast.
If feel like she's playing the stupid card on purpose.
So Yori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this? No? Just a little bit? You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I've done it many times. I forgot to do it last night. At least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Oh yeah.
Wow. I mean, I feel even more insulted. It's like, makes me feel better about myself, because I'm a horrible writer. The response is, hey, don't be mean. Wow.
I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. I'm dying. Catch that last line. I made eggs and toast.
Did you bring any? Are you willing to share? If not, there was no point in telling me what your breakfast was.
Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast.
Wait a minute. Slept in.
Mm-hmm.
You decided to make eggs and toast.
Yeah.
Where did you eat the eggs and toast? Was that at home?
Probably.
On the way to school? Or at school?
Okay. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. It was so much fun.
There's no point in reading that.
Monica's the best. What?
Yeah, what?
Yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Oh, Monica's is the best, okay.
Oh, Monica's is the best, yeah.
I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone's judging me for my mediocrity of writing abilities. Mediocre. I can speak.
Can you?
No. Okay, continue. Even it's just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It's a literature club after all. I sighed, and a sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Yuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read it in tandem, I watch in each of their expressions change. Natsuki eyebrows fury and frustration.
Furrow.
Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Natsuki thinks. Huh? Do you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki misses returns the poem to the desk. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute! Didn't you miss the symbolism or something? It's about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try it that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, so it didn't really come out nice at all. I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Like Motes. Which people did, by the way. Motes. Siori liked it, and Motes did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you suggestions of my own. First of all...
Hey, don't drag me into this cat fight. I'm leaving.
I need to watch this. Excuse me. I appreciate that I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I didn't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet.
It feels weird that I have to turn my head around just to look at you.
I'm sorry, I want to sit down. You can get up on the thing.
No, my shoulder.
Oh gosh, okay. Yeah. And most like my poem too, you know.
Logan, if the word contains a total of 3 different letters, it makes a sound that has absolutely no meaning in a...
Was the first word there?
Vocabulary context, what?
You said a word with 3 letters. All
If
different.
it doesn't have a... like a sigh or an awkward laugh. You don't have to do. If it's H-E, H-E-H-E-H-E, then no, not said. If it's a capitalized N and a lowercase n, don't say it. If it's just few or PHEW, don't say it. Or, you got it?
I'm saying it.
No.
He even told me he was impressed by it. Are we seriously playing the music
She's
thing?
looking at me.
I can't tell if the music died or not.
It did.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
I don't want to continue.
I'm not there yet, man.
Logan, the music is gone.
Yeah, we're not to the points where the music stopping is actually important. I mean, this is just two friends fighting over who loves you more. Oh. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh?
Okay, there we go. What are you doing?
That's not what I... You're just...
Didn't have to read that.
That was, okay,
I know. That was a capital U and a lowercase u. I know exactly what that was.
Okay.
I can go back to the history. Why?
Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Motes appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice? Oh my gosh, really? Are you that full of yourself? No. I was just full. If I was full of myself, I would literally go on my way to make everything do overly... Dang! Overly cutesy. Here. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's... don't I? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Motes started showing up. She's patting her chest. Natsuki. No, Natsuki, that's a little... It doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there.
Uh-oh.
Motes? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poem so convoluted for no reason? I couldn't care less right now, girls. The meaning should jump out the reader and force him to have to figure it out. And not force him to have to figure it out. Help me explain this to her, Motes.
We kind of had to figure it out anyways.
Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey our complex feelings and meaning the most effective. Or when it's not unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Motes? We have to freaking choose, don't we? Well? How are you dragging this in the first place? Not like I know anything about writing. But when I work with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
But I do.
And say, Natsuki, Yuri, or help me see Yuri. What are you doing? You say to choose, man, okay?
It's another choice.
Yeah, this is why I'm letting you drive, so you can make the choices.
Okay. I've got an idea. I roll a die. And that will decide if I scream for help or have to choose between the two.
No, just choose one.
Why?
That means that you want to have call for help more. Because you're taking a 50% chance, 50% chance, so you can take 25% 50-50 shot.
Exactly.
So that means you want to call for help more.
Why?
I mean, if you want to, you can.
Fine.
So you're... Oh, okay.
Misclick.
Are you serious right now? I mean, you clicked on your best girl at least,
I
but...
misclicked.
Natsuki, you're right, I like your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You should make a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what's happened at all.
Perfect. This has resolved itself. As long as I don't
You're
throw
going to
in...
take my poem seriously. Keep going.
How could I?
I understand. Yuri? You're a serious talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poems was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. Honestly, you took it way too far. It means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have even happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Like patting your bra. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? As he clenched her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she... I can read. Stop. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to... Stop! You know what? I want to learn about this, okay? I'm going to do that. I was maybe going to look at all your faces right now. I don't know what she suggested. Without warning, snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On the way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands when she stares... while she stares down at her desk.
Me during every class.
I generally approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How come I have not gotten frustrated for being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. No. I don't think any less of you. I do. Well, alright, I believe in you. Thanks much, you're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Nessie say? Well, never mind that. I'm gonna go make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone.
I think now is a good time to stop the recording and start it again.